to a concert and seeing artists these days, you see just a sea of phones.
My name's Austin and I'm 24.
My name is Sebastian Hogan, but I get called Bass for short. I am 23.
My name's Luke and I'm 53.
My name's Chloe and I'm 22.
I know my band is Sledgehammer Honey and I play with three brothers, Hayden, James and Daniel Anderson. I guess you could say being in a band is kind of like a job. It's a different kind of like adrenaline rush, you know, getting up on stage is so different. And it's awesome, you know, writing songs and playing it to people and they actually like it and you're like, oh, what the hell? Like, people actually like this stuff. And
So the last concert I went to was Kendrick Lamar.
The last concert I attended was Pitch.
last concert I attended was the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Post Malone.
It was literally like the greatest concert I've ever probably been to.
Going to a concert with others, it's all a shared environment. You're all there for a shared passion, a shared interest.
I was in the mosh pit as well. I was right up the front. What I did was, you know, you'd have your camera just holding it up like that, getting the right view so you can get some good videos, because it's Kendrick Lamar. I want to get some videos of this.
And that was really cool. I actually filmed like 30 seconds of a song and that was it. I think it's because I was in an age group where no one really had their phones out.
I spent no time at all filming the last concert I was at.
I was kind of like, well, I don't want to be that guy that's, you know, filming and blocking everyone's view. So I sort of just waited for my favourite song and just a quick film and yeah, I didn't really go on my phone.
I'm not proud to admit it, but I want to say I filmed 80% of that concert.
I filmed, I think, every act I saw, even just a little bit of it.
Taking too many photos and losing that present moment to something you're going to look at on your phone like a few hours later, I think there's definitely a disconnect with that, especially with going to a concert and seeing artists these days. You see just a sea of phones at concerts.
Don't even think it's just to do with concert. I think it's life in general, that it's affected people across the board. They can't even have lunch without taking a photo of it, instead of just tasting it. There was no social media then. I think the only way to let people know you'd been to a concert was to buy a t-shirt, not take 1,000 photos and put them on Facebook.
Social media has definitely helped us grow our fan base, as every gig we play is recorded and uploaded to Instagram, you know, Facebook. We share that and then other bands see it. It's how we make connections. You know, people can contact us.
There definitely are some positives. I often take photos and I even post them on my media for the memory pops up later and reminds me of what a good time I had.
I feel like it can take you out, but there are also moments worth capturing.
Second you pull out your phone, defeats the purpose really of going to a concert. You may as well be sitting in your room listening to music.
Yeah, you know, there are moments that only come around ever so often, and I get you want to take photos, but it's important to also be in that moment there.
I think, well, the main negative aspect of taking too many photos and videos is the fact that you're not seeing the full picture. You're looking at your event through a little tiny screen. I wouldn't say I get any fulfillment out of taking photos unless it's an especially good photo.
I feel like just in general, we live in the era of just, like, there's too much stimulation, just endless information just coming at us all the time. And I feel like we're at the point where people like take dopamine detoxes and stuff to just get away from that.
I feel like it'd be more fun without social media. Personally take, you know, photos and videos just to, you know, it's mainly just the big moments I try and keep track of, because you always think, oh, I'd love to be able to show, you know, family down the line. Like, you know, one day you have a family and you're like, this is what we were doing when we were younger and your age. And I don't think it makes me feel fulfilled, but, you know, if you do get that occasional one where you're like, wow, this is an awesome photo. I'm so glad I got that. Just to live a memory back, I guess. And yeah, I do think it's pretty fulfilling sometimes.
I think all this over social media documenting is really affecting the moment. Being there, feeling the presence of everyone around you instead of just looking at a little screen.
She's the one who makes it clear, and you find out just how much you gotta stay near. She's got the power to